Here we go. Surrey in the blue caps. In the pool, we have Danny, Michael, Rowan, Sasha, Blake, Nelson. Who's going to be the sprint for us? Playing against Shadow, which is a team from, I think, the Toronto area. They'll be in the white caps this morning. Surrey in the dark caps this morning. Shadow in the white caps. Here we go. Let's go, Cruz. Swim, Cruz. Yeah. Oh, what a scramble. Oh, darn. All right. Bit of a scramble there with that. And Shadow ends up coming out with it. All good. Nice swim by Cruz there. Cruz is checked with the ball over to Blake's check. And Michael's check. Nice to see him back in the water. Over to Danny's check. Michael coming in for a steal. Ordinary foul call instead. Mike's check up top with the ball. He's going to want to foul the shoot. He passes over to Danny's check. And Blake comes in for the steal. Between Danny and Blake, they make a steal there. Awesome. Sasha with the ball. For someone to help the ball here, down to 15 seconds already. And a big pass over, to Cruz. Cruz over to Michael. Down to 10 seconds. Danny in the corner with the ball. Looking for someone to pass to. Oh, gosh. We spent too much time looking for someone to pass to there. We need to use our time a little bit more wisely, I think. Okay, pass up to, whose check is this going to be? Michael's check. Rowan, okay, ordinary foul. It's Rowan's check there with the ball. Passes over to Blake's check. Up top to Danny's check. Back to Blake's check. Up top to Danny's check. And there's a shot. It goes off the post. And Cruz is able to get the rebound there. Okay, boys. Okay, here we go. Good. A little bit of a faster pass there. Over to Nelson at the top of your screen. Nelson passes to Cruz and up top there. Third position over to Michael. Oh, Michael tries and it does a kind of a wonky skip over the net. Nice shot. Nice try. Back on defense. Michael's check up top with the ball there. That horn is for the other pool. Danny catching up to his check, trying to get in front of him. Let's go. And that's a huge save by Sasha. They reclaim it though. And that's able, they are able to reclaim the rebound and it went in. All right, let's get it back, boys. Scores 1-0 for Shadow. Blake starts with the ball. Passes to Michael. Ordinary foul. Michael gets himself a bit of space. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Passes to Danny. Danny's going to swim it in a little. And he tries and he doesn't quite get it. Nice try. Glad to see us shooting anyways. Shadow gets the rebound there. And their goalie starts with the ball. And that, Michael. Yeah. That was an unlucky bounce. Lucky for us. Michael retrieves that. Skip pass. Michael with the ball pops it, passes it up to Danny on the side. Oh, to Michael. Let's back up a little bit to get it. Danny's open. Danny's got lots of pool space here. What's he going to do with it? 12 seconds left on the clock here. Ordinary foul. Passes up top to Blake. Over to Michael. It's not getting pressed. He's going to shoot. And that gets tipped out by the player, not the goalie. So when the player tips it out, it goes to their possession. The goalie tips it out, then we get another crack at it at the 2-meter cone. Okay, ball gets passed over to Blake's check. And that goes into the middle, and that's a 5-meter on Nelson. Bummer. That was a nice stop by Sasha there. All right, Sasha, let's go, bud. Yeah, just let them go. Yeah. The refs spend a lot of time positioning these players into the exact perfect spot. And it's not necessary. Nice, Sasha! Amazing! Woo! Amazing. Okay, so that went off Sasha's arm, and we will have to play defense for a little bit longer here. They'll get a secondary possession starting at the 2-meter here. Pass to Michael's check, over to Cruz's check up top, over to Rowan's check, back up to Cruz's check, back to Rowan's check. Back over to Cruz's check, and that goes in. Blake going for a ball under, and he gets it. Beautiful. Nice defense, Blake. Sasha will start with the ball. 4:23 left in this first quarter. Passes to Nelson. Over to Michael. Michael to Danny. And he's moving in a little bit. Back to Michael. Whoops. Oh, hand on the ball here that well. Over to Blake. Oh, shoot. That ball didn't really leave Michael's hand properly, so didn't quite get a shot off there. Shadow ball. There's a big pass, and it's a bit too much of a pass, and it just skips all the way out of the pool. Our possession. Sasha with the ball. Let's move the ball. Find some cool space, boys. There you go. Up to Michael. And there's the exclusion. Don't know why, guys. Sorry about that one. And Danny with the ball passes to Michael. We've got a man up here, 13 seconds. Blake with the ball. Over to Nelson with the ball. Up to Blake. Over to Danny. Over to Nelson. That's a tough angle. Ah, that's such a tough angle. He was so close to the net there. Shadow possession, 3:11 left in the first quarter here. Cruz's check with the ball. Mike's check back to Cruz's check. Into Blake's check. And he's out. Blake gets an exclusion on that one. So we have a man down here. Nelson's check with the ball. Over to Cruz's check. Over to Michael's check up top. He wants to shoot. Now he passes to Danny's check. Nice try. All right, 2-0 Shadow. We got 2:44. Mike's going to take a break. Ricky coming into the water here. 2:44 left in the first quarter. Okay, Blake with the ball up top. Passes to Ricky. Whistles for the other pool. Down to 15 seconds on the clock. Passes to Danny. Danny's trying to move in. Ordinary foul there. Up top to Ricky. I'm guessing he's the only one in space. There we go. Ricky looking for Nelson. And he goes for a shot. Nelson gets the rebound and puts it in the net. Well done. Nice teamwork there, boys. 2-1. Shadow. 2:18 left in this quarter. Rowan's check up top with the ball. Passes to Whoopi's check. Over to Blake's check. Nelson's check. Ricky's check. Blake's check. And that's a beautiful block by Stasha, that player. That's, yeah, nicely done. Sasha passes up the pool to Ricky. We got Rowan. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, tries for an ordinary foul. No whistle there. Tries for it again. No whistle there. Looking for someone to pass to. No whistle, no whistle, no whistle. Passes to Cruz up top. He gets the foul and he's going to shoot here. Oh, nice try. Nice lob. Nice lob. Good save by the goalie. 1:26 left in this first quarter. Pass over to Rowan's check. Back up to Blake's check. Into the middle. We're trying for a steal. And who's out? 6. Cruz. Exclusion on Cruz. And they do a quick into the center goal on our man down. 3-1, 1:08 left in the first quarter. We got to stop getting those exclusions. Couple goals have happened on power plays here. Okay, Danny's going to take a break. Michael coming in. Cruz coming back in from the exclusion box. Blake starts with it. Passes to Michael. Passes to Ricky. 12 seconds. We got Blake on a drive here. Leaves Cruz open up top. Good job. Cruz with the ball. Ordinary foul. Is he going to shoot? He's got 3 seconds. Passes to Nelson. Saved by the goalie. Blake reclaims that rebound and gets a 5. Nicely done, Blake. Turns his body towards the net, pushes the ball towards the net, and earns the 5. That's awesome. These boys are picking up each other's scraps here and making something of it, which is awesome to see. Okay, Nelson's going to take this 5. Oh, and that gets blocked. Unlucky. So we have a score still of 3-1 for Shadow. We have 28 seconds left in this quarter. This will be their last offense. Rowan's check with the ball. Over to Michael's check. Over into the corner to Nelson's check. And that goes in, and that player pushed off our player to make that space happen, and that's a turnover. Sasha with the ball. We have 8 seconds, 6 seconds. Not sure what the play is here. 2 seconds. Sasha's going to shoot. Ooh, that was looked like it might go in, but it went a bit wide. They're going to score 3-1 for Shadow after the first. Our boys are in this, which is great to see. Glad I'll have a chat with them here. On the exclusion board on our side, we have Cruz with 1 exclusion. Nelson with 1 exclusion. And Blake with 1 exclusion. 1 goal for Nelson. That was on the rebound there. Here we go, lining up for the second quarter. Stay in the water for this second quarter. We have Cruz doing the sprint. Nelson, Ricky, Hunter, Michael, Danny, Sasha, Cruz. Oh gosh, good job. Cruz grabs it this time. What a swim, bud. Good job. Passes to Nelson over to Michael. It's gonna be our quarter. I can feel it. Michael to Danny. Hunter's on a bit of a drive. Danny with the ball. No call, no whistle. We need to do something with the ball. We're down to 2 seconds. Michael's gonna need to shoot, and that gets spilled off. Okay, pass from the goalie up to Michael's check. Across to Cruz's check. Up top to Danny's check. Over to Nelson's check. Back to Cruz's check. Oh, I don't know how on earth that goes in the net sometimes. I really thought that was hit from the side of the net. Anyway, good goal from that top position over there. 4-1. Okay, Hunter with the ball passes to Michael. Hey, we got to make a move here. Danny with the ball. Passes back to Michael. We're down to 9 seconds. There's a save by the goalie who can get it, and they recover that. That gets passed up to Cruz's check. Over. Oh, Stern. Okay, 5 meter on Ricky. Let's go. Oh, those quick shots. Those are tough to save. Okay, 5-1. Oh boy. We need a little bit of a momentum shift here. Get some offense going, boys. Okay, Ricky, back to Hunter. Ordinary. Okay, let's move the ball. Let's move the ball. Okay, and Michael finds some open pool space. Over to Danny. Ordinary foul call. 8 seconds now. Passes up to Cruz. We got Ricky. We got Ricky. Let's go, Ricky. Oh, unlucky. All right, that pass didn't work out. Back on defense. Nelson trying to catch up. That player got left. Oh, Sasha. Oh, I'm sorry. I messed up for you guys. That was a great block by Sasha. Sasha, we're down to 15 seconds again here. So we need to help the ball. Guys, get some space and help the ball. Mike retrieves it. Now we're down to 10 seconds to make something happen. Danny with the ball. Passes into the middle. No 5 meter call there. We're back on defense. Passes to Ricky's check. Drew's working hard in the whole check position there. This player's swimming in, and that ball goes wide. Sasha will swim for it. The clock won't start counting down until Sasha gets his hand on the ball and pops it. Now the clock will start. Let's go, boys. Yeah, he's low. Hunter, we got Danny. Now we've got Michael here. 14 seconds on the clock. Over to Danny. Danny's able to claim that. Ordinary foul. Down to 8 seconds. Puts a lot of pressure on to make something happen in a really short amount of time, and it's not always, oh, and we had a player drift inside the 2 meter there. Not too much pressure you put on yourself when you only have 2 seconds to shoot. Okay, pass up to Danny's check over to this kid up top, who's maybe Nelson's check. And there's a nice stop by Sasha. Big pass up to Nelson. Nelson's got Cruz. Not hard time by that player. Nice defense. He passes over to Cruz. Can't quite keep his hand on it there. Passes back to Michael. Michael to Ricky. Ricky to Danny. Let's do it, man. Cannon. Oi. His arm gets bumped from behind there, and that's good defense on Shadow's part, and we lose that ball. 3:51 left in the second quarter here. Big pass up to Ricky's check. And that's a nice stop by the post and Sasha. Way to pay attention, bud. Here we go. Back on offense. Let's see if we can get one here. Danny, whoops, a weird punch of the ball, and the goalie's able to get that. Goalie passes back up to Cruz's check. Cruz working hard. Ordinary foul. They have to pass before they can shoot now. Good defense, Cruz. That player has to pass. He passes up to Michael's check. Passes over to Cruz's check. Nice block by Sasha, and Sasha's able to pin that rebound. Beauty. Nice job, Sasha. 3:13 left in this quarter. Sasha finds Nelson on the top of your screen there. Passes to Cruz in the middle. They're all moving in. They're down to 13 seconds here. 6 seconds. Over to Michael. Oh, beautiful. Cross page from about 6 meters out. That's a nice shot, Michael. Good job. Narrows the gap a little bit. 5-2 for Shadow. I'm just going to take a break. Blake coming back into the water. 2:47 left in the second quarter. Hey, Ricky's check up top of the ball. This is the Blake's check. Back to Ricky's check. Over to Michael's check. To Blake's check. Ricky's check. Blake's check. In and Danny's doing some good defense, and oh, they get an ordinary foul call. Has to pass before he can shoot. Blake's check with the ball. They're running out of time on the clock, and that shot goes wide. Surrey possession. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Move the ball. Move the ball. Pass to Blake. Let's take it for a spin here. Nobody challenging him yet. Moving towards the net. Why not? Why not? There's nobody on you. Pass to Nelson. Back to Blake. He's got nothing but pool space there. Not sure what the play is here. Nelson with the ball now. A lot of hands up to block from that angle. Blocked by the goalie. 1:49 left in this second quarter. Back on defense. Danny's check with the ball. Ordinary foul call. Back to pass. Passes out to Ricky's check. Up top to Michael's check. Over to Blake's check. Michael's going to come in and try and steal. Not quite. And there is a steal. Oh, it's a 5. Oh, no. All right. So that's Nelson's second. That's too bad. 2 for Nelson. All right, Sasha, let's go, buddy. Oh, and he crossbars it. Our ball. All right. All the way up into the stands, that rebound went. Hey, here we go. Cruz with the ball. Cruz to Nelson. Over to Danny. 15 seconds. Nelson with the ball. Back to Danny. Shot blocked by the goalie. They're making the goalie look quite good. You know why? 1 minute left in the second quarter. Nelson's checked with the ball. Ordinary foul. Nelson will back up to give space. Up to Danny's check. Over to Blake's check. Back to Cruz's check. Blake's check. Nelson's check. Wants to shoot. Oh, unlucky. That just went off Sasha's fingers there. He had a finger on it. Good try, Sasha. That brings us to 6-2 to Shadow. 42 seconds left in this quarter. Could be our last offensive opportunity for the first half of the game here. Six-two Shadow, Surrey in the dark caps. Blake with the ball. Just waiting for a few subs to get out of the pool. Blake passes to Nelson. Ordinary foul. Passes to Danny. Danny do it. Oh, he tried to find a hole and that got blocked or blocked by the goalie. I'm not sure whose finger ended up on that. No goal for us. 23 seconds left in this half. Back on defense here. Ricky's check with the ball over to Nelson's check. That's a nice block by Sasha. Can Danny keep his hands on it? You got to get the rebound, guys. There you go. Sasha's able to get it as the player swept it towards the net. So he scores 6-2 at the half. Players have switched sides. So Cruz with one exclusion. Ricky with one exclusion. Nelson with 2 penalties. So he only has room for one more, and then he's worried out of the game. And Blake with one. Okay, our boys are lining up for this third quarter. Rowan, Nelson, Blake, Ricky, Michael, and Cruz in the water here. Hopefully they get a bit of fire in their bellies for the second half. Rowan's going to do the sprint for us. So Surrey, let's go, boys. All right. Shadow wins that sprint. Ricky's check with the ball. Over to Michael's check. Cruz's check. Oh, unlucky. Oh, man. Sasha had that, but it went in the net. Unlucky. 7-2. Get it back. Hey, Blake starts with the ball up top. Ordinary foul call. Let's go look for someone to pass to. It's got Nelson on the far side. Nelson passes over to. It's over there. Rowan's over there. Back to Nelson. To Rowan. To Nelson. Shoots. Saved by the goalie. It's shooting at the goalie a lot in this game, unfortunately. Big pass all the way up, and Sasha retrieves that. Sasha passes to Nelson. It's got Rowan. Does it get an ordinary? No, that ball gets stolen. Back on defense here. Whose check is this going to be? They're marking up still. Nelson's check with the ball. Passes up top to Williams' check. Into the middle, and he pushed off that player to get himself some space, so that shot's not going to count. Our possession again. Nelson trying to release from that player. Receives the pass from Sasha. Looking for some help. Ordinary foul call. He'll get himself a little bit of space. He's got Blake open up top. Got to do something with it. Got Rowan open on the side. Rowan with the ball. Behind him is Ricky. Tries for a lob. Goes over the net. Nice try. Good idea. 6:09 left in the third quarter here. Back on defense. Pass over to Nelson's check. Up to Cruz's check. Into the whole set. We go for a steal. Successful steal between Blake and Nelson there. Good job, boys. Sasha to start the play. Passes to Nelson. Got a player on him already. There we go. And then foul call. Big pass to to Cruz. And in the meantime, somebody earns an exclusion on our end. So we're going to end up with a 6-on-5. Nelson to Cruz. Cruz to Nelson. To Ricky. To Michael. Oh, quicker decisions, boys. We're going to run out of time. Oh, I'm lucky. Just thinking a little bit slow this morning, it feels like. All right, here we go. Back on defense. Ricky's check with, Ricky's check with the ball. Backs up towards the net to help Sasha out. Michael's check to Blake's check up top. Over to Mike's check to Blake's check. There's a shot, nice save by Sasha. I think that bud. Passes over to Nelson. It's the Cruz swimming back here. No ordinary call for Nelson. We got to move the ball, boys. There we go. Passes to Cruz. Vlad calling for a pass all the way over to the weak side, which is Michael. It's a huge pass to make. He's got Ricky up top. And Ricky goes for it, and that goes over the net. Good idea, worth a shot. Back on defense here. 4 minutes left, 4:15 left in this third quarter. Blake catching up to his check here. Pass over to Ricky's check in the corner. Ordinary foul. Ricky backs up to help protect the net. Up top to Cruz's check. He wants to shoot. He does. Sasha bats it away. He gets a hand on it. Cruz is able to get that rebound. Passes back to Sasha. Good job. A lot of swimming in this game this morning. Big pass up to Michael. Beauty, Sasha. Well done. Michael's got Ricky on the weak side here. Ordinary foul. Gets himself a bit of space. Where's he going to pass to? Or to Blake. Tempo. Nice try. Hits the post. Good idea, boys. Good idea. 3:42 left in this quarter. Score 72 for Shadow. Nice swimming back. Goes in. Oh, yeah, there's an exclusion. Good job. Oh, Cruz gets the exclusion there. Sorry. Over to Nelson's check. We're on a man down here. Over to Michael's check. Back across to Ricky's check. Up top to Blake's check. And there you go. They had a player sneak inside that 2 meter line, which is the offside. And it's going to be our possession. Sasha with the ball passes to Michael. Okay, passes up to Nelson. Down to 10 seconds. Ordinary foul. Nelson's got Michael. Michael tries for a shot. We can get the rebound. Can we? Nope, we don't get that call. Okay, so Shadow gets the call for possession there. And we are in a man down here just for our spinners spinning up here. Got Jacob in the water, so I missed that. He's got to go to him. He's being held. Oh, beautiful, Sasha. And Rowan's going to be able to get that rebound. Looked like Jacob was being held there as he was trying to swim towards the net to defend. But there was no exclusion play or anything. Sasha with the ball. Passes to Rowan. Rowan and Nelson in the corner. Nelson tries, gets to the goalie. 2 minutes left, 7-2 Shadow. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Big pass up the pool. Ricky's going to cut him off. Oh, nobody's cutting him off. Oh, and that player drops it. Michael came up behind him. There's no 5 meter call there. I think the player expected one. So he drops the ball, and it's our possession now. Michael with the ball. Whoa. Michael with the ball. Who's he got with them? He's got Jacob open on the weak side behind the ref here. Trying for Blake, and that gets stolen. Shadow goalie with the ball. Passes up. Oh boy, it's 4-on-2. Our defense isn't there. Let's go, Sasha. Let's go, Sasha. Nice, Sasha. Ricky's got it. Yeah, there we go. Our possession. Beauty. Keeping us alive here, Sasha. Good job, bud. We have 1 minute left in this quarter, and we need a player to help the ball move towards it. Let's get a pass going. There we go. Big pass up to Nelson. Oh. Blocked by the goalie. Watch it, Nelson. Goalie with the ball. 30 seconds left here. Jacob's check with the ball. Across to Ricky's check. Nice interruption there, Ricky. Good job. They have 10 seconds to make something happen. They pass up top again to Jacob's check. Nelson coming in to try to steal, and he does. Here we go. So we'll get the last 18 seconds of this quarter to try and make something happen. Sense of urgency, boys. You're down to 10 seconds. Over to Blake. Here we go. 6 seconds. Do they know it? Do they know it? Michael with the ball. Michael sees the clock. Nice field block. And that's the end of the third quarter with a score of 7-2. All right, here we go. Lining up for fourth quarter. Danny, Nelson, Michael, Hunter, Cruz, and Anton. 7-2. Shadow. We got Danny doing the sprint for us this time. Let's go, Danny. Here we go. Go, Danny. Close, bud, close. Okay, Shadow starts on offense. Michael check top with the ball. Into Cruz's check. I'll pop the Mike's check. Over to Danny's check. Michael's check. Cruz's check. Looking for that position. Michael's check, and that ball goes wide. Our possession. Passes to Nelson. Ordinary foul. Passes all the way up to Danny. Ordinary foul. He's swimming it in. Passes it to Nelson. That's field blocked. Didn't feel like a very open channel there, but maybe been the play that Vlad was calling for. And we have an exclusion on our team that is on Cruz. Nope. It's on Anton. And there's a breakaway. And there's an easy goal for Shadow. Quick move on a man up. Anton taking a break. Rowan coming in the water. 8-2 for Shadow. There's the whistle. Hunter starts with ball. Passes to Nelson. Over to Danny. Hunter trying to get through his check there. Danny with the ball, down to 10 seconds. Nelson with the ball. Goes for a shot, and that one goes in for yay. All right. Maybe we're gonna change the momentum here now. 8-3. All right. Let's keep going, boys. Defense now. Defense. Here we go. Michael's check with the ball over to Rowan's check. And then Nelson's check. Into the middle. Nobody's check there. Hunter working hard. And there they are. Somebody got left unattended. Not sure what was going on. We didn't mark up properly in that protecting in front of the net there. Okay, Hunter starts with the ball there. He passes to Nelson, passes it up to Danny. Danny to Nelson. Oh. Ordinary foul call. Oh, good. Okay, we get it again at the 2. Goalie put his hands up. On what? Yeah, Jackson got an exclusion for that yesterday, hey? Michael to Rowan to Nelson to Danny. Oh, unlucky. Over to Rowan, and that just went wide of the net. Good idea, guys. Good idea. Okay, a big pass up the pool by Shadow's goalie. Nelson's going to go check that player. Passes over to Danny's check. Move you guys in a little bit. Ordinary foul. Player has to shoot or pass. Or passes up to Cruz's check. Over to Nelson's check. Over to Cruz's check with a real quick shot nobody was ready for. And that brings us to 10-3. So I'm going to take a break. Blake coming into the water here. And Vlad just called a timeout here. Hope we can set up a play. It'll be a 6-on-6. There's no exclusions or anything, but 6-on-6, get the boys organized to make a play happen. All right, here we go. Boys will set up. Blake will start up top with the ball. Passes to Michael. And they're on a bit of a scramble. Michael to Blake up top. He's got Cruz over here in the corner. Oh gosh. Passes to Michael. Got Hunter. He's got Cruz. Oh, nice try. Nice try. That's the idea. Hit the post. Shots aren't quite on this morning. That's kind of going across the board. Big pass up the pool to Danny's check. Hunter and Danny trying for a steal. Big pass across the pool to Cruz's check, and that's going to be a 5. And that's Cruz's 3rd. So we've lost Cruz for the rest of the game here now. It was a beautiful block by Sasha. But it doesn't matter because they're going to get a 5 out of this. So now we need a beautiful block on this, Sasha, like we know you can. Let's go, buddy. Oh, it hits the crossbar. Oh, we got to get the rebounds, though. Now it's a breakaway. Nuts. Too bad, too bad. Might be an experience thing there. Those kids need to spin for the rebound. But Remy was the closest one to get it to, right? Kind of went right back to him. Sasha's intimidating those kids on their 5 meters. If they're shooting so high, they know he can save it, but they're hitting the crossbar. That's good news for him. Unlucky when they get their own rebound, though. Michael's check with the ball. Over to Blake. Pardon me, over to Blake. Sorry, not check, but Blake. Michael with the ball. Over to Danny. Oh, no foul. Up top to Blake. And Blake tries to fire it in, and it goes wide. Back on defense here. Jacob, Blake, and Michael leading the charge to the net. And that's Hunter's check with the ball. Nelson coming for a steal up behind. It's going to be Nelson's check with the ball now. Good pressure there. Hunter's check with the ball here now. Back to Nelson's check. Nelson moving in to help protect the whole set position. That shot goes off the crossbar. 3:49 left in the 4th quarter here. Pass up top to Hunter's check. Over to Jacob's check. Jacob into the middle. Nelson's check. And that shot goes wide. Lots of shots on both teams missing the net here, but I guess we've missed more. Sasha with the ball still. Looking for someone to pass to. Jacob. Oh, that pass gets intercepted. It was a big pass all the way up the pool, but Blake's going to come in for a steal attempt. Not sure how that works out, but that's going to be Shadow's ball. Passes it to the middle. Jacob's going for some defense here. He's got more than one player to defend, though. Makes it tricky. There's a nice stop by Sasha. Good job. Good movement by Jacob there, switching checks while Michael was swimming in to help. And that's going to be Shadow ball at the 2-meter cone. 57 seconds left. Oh, no, sorry. This is a timeout was called by Shadow. Timeout called by Shadow here. Not a power play, just a 6-on-6, but it'll be their possession free. All right, let's go. Some good defense here. Time remaining in the game is 3 minutes, 11 seconds. Shadow ball after their timeout with 18 seconds. Blake's check up top with the ball. Ordinary foul. Lob comes in. He's going to try and turn, and they got one more player there that gets left unattended, and that's a nice play by Shadow. That player, that first player that received the pass, really looked like he was going to shoot, and we left the player unattended on the other side of the net. That was open for that quick pass. 12-3. All right, see if we can close this gap. We got a couple minutes for a couple of goals. Blake's check. Oh, and I've got stolen. And now we have nobody standing back on defense. Sasha's got 2 guys on a breakaway. Nice stop, Sasha. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Holy smokes. Sasha up to Danny. Danny into Michael. It's going to be a 5. If he doesn't get it in, he doesn't get it in. So it's going to be a 5 meter. Okay, let's go. Who's going to take it? Maybe Michael? Let's go, Mike. Let's do it, bud. In for the corners. Here we go. There it is. All right. Way to go, boys. Way to shrink that gap. Good job. 12-4. 2:29 left in the game. We still got time for a couple of more here, I think. Switching goalies on the Shadow side. Blake's check up top with the ball over to Michael's check. Blake's check up top. Over to Rowan's check. Over to Blake's check. And there's a nice shot. Nice shot. He gets it. He gets it. He's underwater. Michael tries for it. Oh, and Shadow reclaims it there. Blake's check up top with the ball. Over to Rowan's check. Ordinary foul call. Rowan will back up to give space here. Player has to pass. Passes it back up top to Blake's check. Over to Michael's check. Can we pick up that? Come on, Danny. Fight for it, Danny. Oh, there's a top clock. All right. Good defense, boys. Good defense. We'll get it back. Michael. Oh, who the goalies are. Thought he might lob that one, but he went low. 12-5. Way to shrink that gap, boys. Let's go. Back on defense. Sash is having a great game with his blocks. Yeah, he is. He's crushing this game. Boys, bit hot and cold with their defense. Let's keep it hot for the last minute 36, boys. Let's go. We got this. Your wits about you. Hunter's check up top the ball here. Ordinary foul. Pass to Michael's check. Over to Danny's check. Into the whole set. Nelson there. Michael there. Ball under. Good job, boys. Good job. Good defense. See if we can get another one here. Michael with the ball, middle of the pool. Ordinary foul. Gets himself some space. Let's move quick, boys. Not quick enough. Let's go, Nelson. Oh, let's go, Hunter. Oh, get it. You got to reach for it. We can't stop playing after we take a shot. That's too bad. That was a good try. Good try. It was a good play. It's a great idea for sure. 54 seconds left in this quarter here. Over to Michael's check on the other side of your screen. They're going to do some time killing here, I think. Ordinary foul. Pass up to Hunter's check. Hunter tries for it. Not quite. Ordinary foul. This kid has to shoot. Hits a blocker. Goes wide. We have 28 seconds left on the shot clock. 31 seconds left in the game. Could be our last offensive opportunity here. Let's see if we can close this gap. One more. Let's go Blake. Blake moving the ball up the pool here. Oh, and passes it in. Players. Oh, good effort, Hunter. Way to get a shot off, buddy. That was awesome. I didn't think he'd be able to keep his hand on it. Well done. All right, here we are. Last 10 seconds of the game. Shadow goalie coming out with the ball. And that shot goes wide. And the final score ends up being 12-5 for Shadow. Fourth place finish for our 16 new boys here in Edmonton. Next tournament for them will be back in their age group, and that'll be U16 Westerns at the beginning of April.